Hey everyone, it's Kel and Rich. We're back with you. Very, very exciting, very cool night. We have a lot going on, and we get a lot of heartfelt comments, tales of tragedy, tales of engagements. We had one last night. Got the video for it this morning. Actually, woke up to it. It's our first official engagement in Meadowland.
Which is wonderful.
So it's so cool, and it was documented. So
yeah,
it's sideways. The video's sideways. You have to watch it from sideways.
That's okay.
But we'll see if he wants to reveal his. We'll do a reaction to the video with you guys because we haven't seen it together. Kel hasn't seen it actually. She just heard about it. So I think that'd be a cool first reaction to someone getting hitched.
Totally.
So, in case you're just joining us, my name is Rich. This is my wife, Kel.
Hi.
And we provide first reaction videos to everyone. And we span the genres of metal all the way through to progressive rock and anything and everything in between. That's awesome. Kel, you want to read the email that we got or the post that we saw a week ago?
So for those of you that don't know, we are an interactive first reaction channel that is primarily request driven. And we get lots of messages and emails and texts every day, and so we try to spend some time highlighting some of them. This was in response to one of our Tool reactions, and this came from our dear, sweet Starburst people.
PPL.
PPL. Her name is Trudy. Tool is a very special band for me. My brother and I saw Tool in Baton Rouge in 2002, and they were just mind-blowing. He and I were very close and shared a love of music, parentheses, metal, and would try to go to as many concerts as possible. He played bass in a local band called Cobra. In 2013, I lost him to suicide. One of the worst things I've ever been through in my life. The night before he took his life, he made a YouTube video of himself playing a bass cover of the song by Tool called Lateralis. He left one sentence note that read, "He did it for me so that I would have something to remember him by." I will treasure that video as long as I live. Music has been a tremendous help for me with my grief and healing. Rich and Kel, thank you so much for sharing videos with us and for letting me share my story. You have no idea how many you may be helping. Thank you both so much. Trudy, we are just so sorry for your loss, and there's just, as we all know, there's just no words that anybody can say except that you're not alone in it, and we really appreciate you sharing this link and allowing us to share this with everybody. And, to those of you who have suffered the same way, it's not an easy thing, and there's just no way any of us can make up for it or say anything about it except that we're there in our hearts with all of you.
Yeah, and if this helps a little bit to bring his memory alive and really honor his life and the talent that he was and the beautiful soul that he was, and a soul and a person that was also struggling, and he took it as long as he could, and everything happens, unfortunately, in this case, perfectly, because that's the way it was. As bad, as horrible as it was to lose my son, it had to happen that way because it happened that way. That's just the way it is. We couldn't have done anything about it. No reason to feel guilty. And what a gift he left you this video. So I'm going to read your words after his on the video so everybody can understand the context here. This is from Lloyd, me playing along to Tool's epic masterpiece Lateralis. Videoed with an iPhone, so please don't expect much as far as quality. This is my first music video on YouTube. Couple of mistakes here and there, and my timing got a little off in some spots, but hey, it's not as good as Justin Chancellor. I'm open to any and all comments, criticisms, pat on the backs, whippings, etc. Thanks for watching. Legal stuff. I do not own or claim any rights to the music in this video. It is owned and copyrighted by Tool. Nuff said. And the first one to comment was Trudy. Awesome, we loved watching you play this, and you did such an epic job, little brother. Thank you so much for leaving us this precious memory that we'll cherish as long as we live. We love listening and watching you play. You loved that awesome bass of yours, and now you can play it with your friends in heaven. We will always love you and miss you. And then a little later on, after some very heartfelt comments from other people, I miss you and love you, my sweet brother. I think of you every day. This was a year ago. Nothing will ever take this sorrow from my heart. Never ever will I be the same again. I wish I were with you. I hope you're very happy and without all the pain that you were in physically and mentally. Kiss Mom and Jared for me. Interesting, a year ago. That's for someone named Jared. I know you are playing some awesome tunes for everyone. Rock in peace, Lloyd. I think you meant rest in peace. We will always have you in our heart. Love you, little brother. So let's get right to his performance. His last performance on Earth. And he was called up for higher duties, apparently. Here we go. This is Lloyd Lateralis. Good?
Good.
Here we go. It is quite quiet at the beginning, but I believe it gets a little louder. I sampled some of it, so I didn't spoil the first reaction. I'm going to make Lloyd nice and big so we can all see him.
Awesome. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Trudy.
How special is that?
That was an awesome performance.
Of all the songs, right? One of our favorite songs that we've reacted to, Lateralis.
But I love that it was just an everyday hero playing, you know? Just nothing, no fancy nothing. Just like, this is just what it is. That was just what he did.
It was perfect.
It was
perfect. And it's so sad that he's not with us.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
But I like to think that people like Lloyd just called up for a higher purpose.
Well, you and I have talked about it, and
Just that's it. Just this other stuff going on.
their goodness, they had done all the good they could do.
Yeah.
And so they're
It's time to
moving
move
up to
on.
the next level of being an angel, and, you know.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, look at what's happened.
Yeah.
Just as a result of this, we got to connect with with Trudy. We got to connect with Lloyd.
So
We got
many
to
of
connect
you.
with anybody that plays bass for the love of it. We got to connect this guy behind me. Got to connect to this lady next to me, and all of you. And his spirit carries on through all of us.
I think the difficult thing about loss for those of us that are still here is that, at least for my own self, I am saddened by the loss of the future potential. That person won't see another sunrise, the potential them that they have yet to be. It's over with, and it's something we all have to learn to accept. And
Yeah, it never gets easy. It just gets tolerable. I'm speaking from my own experience of losing my father 15 years ago, way too young. He was 68 years old. And a couple very close friends, one in a terrible accident. And then Jer, about 14 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Sealed with a kiss.
Cherish every day.
Blessings to you and your family,
Yes.
Trudy. And thanks for sharing that. That was very special for us.
Absolutely. Bye.
Later.